ready to go. And now for the Jays, Gil Hodges.
The first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Swing and a foul straight back. Hodges started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And that one ripped into right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Big time power. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Garcia makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now it's Juan Soto.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Muncy tosses to first. They get the out on Soto, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Oracle Park, our starter in this one, John Donaldson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
De La Cruz makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. Derek Jeter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Headley hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Royals set down in order. Second inning set to go. Now Chase Headley. Kolek back to work. That one fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Scott Rowland. Tatis makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Elly De La Cruz. And that one pulled foul. Kolek, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Crow Armstrong grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shohei Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's 1-1.
That's up. Ball.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. There's a swing and a drive. Tatis snags it, and that is that. Back here in San Francisco, now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Just missed.
Outside.
Strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here.
1-1.
Definitely pounding him away.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. Fly ball down the line. And that one hops the wall. Muncy digs in. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fouled off down the right side. Donaldson delivers. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throws to first, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That one hammered center field. Back there. Onto the Garden netting and out of here. Home run. That one felt good. It's 1-0. Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit. Hard hit to 3rd. Muncy sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Hodges, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. Juan Soto now. swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw.
That's 3 singles in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Crow Armstrong going back, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. He's 0 for 1. Tatis. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swings through that. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second.
That's the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hammer, base hit. De La Cruz coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. In there safely.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Tatis settles under it and makes as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed. Merrill gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third, It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
No, ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-2.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score easily. Junior gets it back in quickly, and that keeps him from advancing past second. And now here is Adolis Garcia. That's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. This one in the air. De La Cruz. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Gil Hodges. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. Tatis under it. And there's one away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. Over to Carew. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Jeter fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. Bottom of the 4th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Max Muncy. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one it misses. It's a strikeout. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First time up, he grounded to third. In the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
0-2.
Got got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Chase Headley. Kolek back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting fooled right now.
And he takes it himself for the out. Here's some real power at the plate. Scott Rowland. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one fouled off. Rowland leads off first with 1 away. And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. De La Cruz doesn't stop, heads for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball there. And that one is inside. Throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Dalton rushing. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
0-2.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Junior makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Carew in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air out to center. And that's the inning. Top 6. And now Yasmani Grandal. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in the long ball threat, Gil Hodges. 1 for 3. In the air, right side. Tatis really on his horse for it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Ohtani makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To third, Roland. Zips it to first, and Garcia is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Muncy to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. Tatis in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5. Merrill stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Junior makes the grab, and the inning is over. All set for the start. To the inning here. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Carlos Delgado.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball still 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the second baseman, Chase Headley. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Muncy sends it across the first, and the Blue Jays. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
I'm in my zone now. When you don't slow down, I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bringing umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spend 300 for the flip flops. Lil but a big shot. My form bad, but a good shot. I need 30 to.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
He's safe. With a bunt single. Derek Jeter steps in for the Royals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now the first baseman, Rod Carew.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the
runner on the go. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to
runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw, tag. Ow! Grandal with a quick release. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crow Armstrong. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to Carew. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Boots it. Still manages a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So a man at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Junior, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
High leg.
Throw.
2 balls,
Save.
1 strike.
That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. No throw.
count.
Safe at third. It's a stolen base. That one is absolutely belted. Garcia ranging back on it. And it's out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 9-5. So 2 down. The other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Royals DH. David Ortiz. Late swing, foul to the left. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Now 1 away. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2. Hitter Anthony Santander. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Muncy over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Headley. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now that's number 17.
And next for Toronto, Scott Rowland. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Headley off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground. And that chance handled. On to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Merrill will hit next. Into center and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Dalton rushing. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He swings and fouls one off. They're down to their final strike. The Royals down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. This one in the air. Headley settles under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.